Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Curiosity Cafe, and today I'm going to pique your curiosity about smartwatches. Now, I've used an Apple Watch for so long. This is actually, I think, like a second, maybe a third generation older Apple Watch, and it doesn't even hold a charge anymore. I've used it so much. I love it because I like to check my heart rate. I love to do health tracking, check my steps. I make phone calls with this thing. This thing's come in really handy over the years. It's time for a new one. So I went out in the market. First I went to Apple, then I went to eBay, and as I searched eBay, I found there's a variety of old ones and new ones. Obviously, I want to get a new one. We're spending over $300 for a new Apple Watch. I don't want to spend that kind of money right now, so I'm trying to think of an alternative. So I kind of went out there in the market, and have you guys ever heard of those websites like Temu or Wish or Banggood? Well, I went to all three of them and I thought maybe I'll try kind of like a knockoff type for this. All I really use this for are phone calls, music, and health and fitness tracking. That's what I use personally what I use my watch for. So I don't use all the features, all the apps and everything that some people use on their Apple Watch. So I wanted a replacement for that. And I thought, can I do this for under $300? Absolutely. In fact, I went to all three and I found a huge sale on banggood.com. And I'll put a link to where I got mine, this one right here down in the description section. This was $66, but it was on sale for $15.99 for a watch that connects via Bluetooth to your phone, that you can do things like voice calls, listen to your music, and check health and fitness. I was curious myself if it was any good, and I figured $15, what's the risk in $15? So my first question was, how long is it going to take to get here? I got this in less than a week. So it's not like Amazon, you get it next day. It's more like Apple, when you order from them, it takes about a week or two to get. It only took 7 days to get this, and that was all the way from China. Now, I don't know if they have a US warehouses or how they got it to me so fast, but it only took 7 days to get it to me right here. So I was impressed with that. Second big sale, again, $15.99, couldn't beat it. And it's the jet black, which the original one I got, this is a third-party band that I got on Amazon for my Apple Watch, but the original one's black. This is a black one as well. So I want to see what it looks like. So we're going to unbox this today's video. I'm going to test it out, see if it's worth getting over a new Apple Watch. Obviously, Apple Watch is going to be higher quality, but I don't know until I take it out of the box. So let's do it right now. All right, so the first thing I noticed is it was packaged kind of loose. So it was packaged not in a box. It was packaged in a bag, which makes it less expensive for them. And it kind of got smashed a little bit, but it's not that noticeable. And you can kind of see it's actually not too bad. And they just taped it with like a masking tape over. So this didn't dangle, I guess. I don't know. But I'm just going to open this thing up, give it a nice little cut. And let's open it up, guys. I'm kind of excited to see if this is any good for $15. Now, so many people have talked highly about Temu, and they've talked highly about Wish.com. I know clothes are never good to get, but electronics, a lot of times you can get some really good deals. And so I've actually used Banggood in the past, so I felt comfortable going with them for some Android boxes that I have used in the past. So I felt it was more safe. So I'm going to give this a go, guys. So this is what it looks like. Let's open her up. Okay, all right, so nothing else in the box. It just came like this in kind of a plasticky little case. And it looks like there's a charging cord here that it comes with. It comes with a little manual, and the manual is it's in English, so that's good for me. It's got other languages too. But there is a barcode scan here, a QR code, I'm sorry, which obviously would have the manual on it as well. And this is the watch right here. It's actually heavier than I thought it would be. Let's see if there's any charge in it now. Probably not. I probably have to charge this thing up for a little bit. But it does say there's a Fit app. So there's a Fit app that you can download for this. There's a little plastic piece, and there you go. So let me just compare it to this from appearance standards. So this is my Apple Watch, and this is the $15 watch from banggood.com. Not bad. They look exactly the same. I am curious, though, to get this charged up. So let me go ahead and do a quick little charge on this. We'll turn it on, and we'll see how fast it is, how good it is, how nice it is, what kind of features it has. We'll do all that right now. Let me get some charge on it. All right, so I got it fully charged. Now, to get this thing fully charged from nothing to a full charge only took 7 minutes. I was shocked by that. So let me show you a close-up of the actual watch and some of the features, because pretty much all the features that I use on my Apple Watch are available on this. So what kind of response does it have? How accurate is it? All that good stuff. Let's find out. So let me get a camera directly on here so you can get a close-up look of this watch right here. All right, so as you can see here, it's about the same size as my Apple Watch was, almost identical. In fact, I think the display on this is a little bit bigger than my Apple Watch is. And again, this is an older generation, and it doesn't even hold a charge anymore. I mean, it's totally dead. So let's get rid of that and let's talk about this. Now, this is that new watch. It's the Z Blaze GTS 3 is the model of this watch right here. Now, I will probably replace the band. It's a little bit flimsy band, and I can see how this band might not last very long, although it's pretty comfortable. I just like to replace my bands. So press the little button on the side, it'll wake it up. As you can see here, it's kind of hard to see in this camera there, but there you go. It's a pretty nice little display as far as time goes. It does time out a little bit fast, but let's swipe up. You can get right to your messages. If you swipe, let's go back down. You swipe to the left, you can get to your full apps right here. And just like the Apple Store, it's got all kinds of apps. So right there, you can click to measure your oxygen levels, all kinds of stuff right there. So it checks that as well. And if you just go right here to, let's just swipe it really quick, hit the home button, and then swipe it over, you can get a shortcut button to your favorite stuff. So let's say I want to make phone calls. You can do that right here. You can turn that on. If you want to check your heart rate, you can do that right here. And it has good tracking, so you can see your heart rate over time and zones and all that good stuff. Again, it's got all kinds of apps here. So it has all the apps, music player. You got your different watch faces you can add on to here. Fitness tracker right here for your walking goals. I mean, this is almost identical to an Apple iWatch. Seems very responsive. The screen literally is super, super fast. It responds to me as I move it around. Has everything that I could possibly want in a watch. And, you know, like I mentioned before, it's got a pretty nice little face there, very bright. And it charges with it comes with a cord that charges to that right here, not the ring right here. That ring right there is just for monitoring your health, but it has this little charger right here. So it is proprietary. But what I did notice is I have a few different fitness watches I've gotten that use the exact same charge as this. Obviously not my Apple Watch, and they don't do everything that this thing does, but guys, $15.99, I could not believe it. Really think it's a great, great deal. And there's a close-up of that for you. It does fall asleep a little bit fast, unfortunately, but there you go. Nice. Now, obviously, I'm not an expert on smartwatches, but my first impression of this watch right here is it does everything. Like, I'm checking my heart rate right now as I do this. I'm checking my blood pressure, which is awesome. And I can do that with my Apple Watch as well, but I found that the Apple Watch is so expensive, and I was very disappointed the battery died. Now, I've had it for a couple years, so you kind of expect that. Probably get the same for this, but the difference is I'm not spending $300 on a watch. I'm spending $15.99 on a smart watch. So if you've never had a smartwatch and you want to get into the market of having a smartwatch and learn some of the features of a smartwatch, this might be a way to go, and I will put links to this on Banggood. I did look for this on Amazon. I couldn't find it. All the ones on Amazon that had the features this had were all $60 and more. I know a lot of sellers on Amazon are buying from sites like Temu and Wish.com, and where I got this, Banggood, and then reselling on Amazon, marking it up. I know a lot of people do that, and I've had great experience with Banggood, so I will put a link to this in the comments section and the description section of this video, so you can find out where you can get one of these if you want to get one. There's no benefit to me whether you do or not. I just thought this would be a fun experiment to try a smartwatch from one of those Chinese companies instead of from Apple, to see if it was worth it. And guys, I'm impressed. $15.99, can't beat it. Hope you enjoyed the video. New to my channel, please do subscribe. If you want to see other products from Chinese companies like Temu, Wish, and more products from Banggood, let me know down in the comments section. I'd be happy to unbox those for you, test them out so you don't have to see if they're any good. This one, seal of approval. I love it. Curiosity Cafe says thumbs up. Thanks again.